Greetings, PlayStations. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ekard here, my partner in crime.
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
And today, for this particular video, we're checking out a song from IU, and this is her shirt that I'm wearing from the IU concert. When it was here in the States last year, IU came literally on my birthday, which is insane to have a concert on your birthday. So we're gonna check out IU's Jam Jam. Now, I'm pretty sure you have not heard this song, but it is from the Palette album, which I think you've heard Palette, with IU, I believe. Well, in your recollection of IU songs, she has a few songs out there. Like,
Right. Yeah, no, I've heard a decent handful of IU songs.
Yeah.
Honestly, never though
Mhm.
got into her albums, so I don't
Yeah.
know any B sides. I don't
Yeah.
know. I couldn't tell you like, oh yeah, if it's not a single,
Yeah. If
I
it's not, yeah, it's not, yeah. So
yeah,
this is pretty new to
yeah,
you. Yeah.
yeah, I love her as an artist.
Mhm.
I think she's a phenomenal talent.
Yeah.
Like phenomenal. This is a voice of a like there is something in her
Mm-hmm.
that is so apparent and transparent that even if like for me, even if I don't listen to albums, I'm still such a fan.
Yeah.
There's something so magical about this woman. I personally loved her in a lot of variety shows. That's where I got a lot of my love for IU.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day when, idols used to be on all the variety shows and we used to have to watch them like 420p on
Yeah.
YouTube in
Yep.
like 12
Yep.
different parts. So like that's how you know I'm an IU fan in my own way. So yeah, I know you are a huge IU fan, so I'm excited
Yeah.
to hear one of your favorite tracks.
Yep. I was so surprised when this song was played at the concert, because there's not that many like set lists. When I try to not check out the set list beforehand and just be surprised when it's there. But because this is one of the B-side songs, it's one of my favorite B-side songs. One of my favorite, for me, one of my top IU songs. But I was just so surprised when the show opened up with it. I was like, no fucking way. And yeah, it just pretty much goes from there, because this one was such a different type of song that I've heard from IU at this point in time. Yeah, how long ago was this song? 7 years. Jesus Christ. Yo, it's been 7 years. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but to
You
press
said
the play
7 years, and
button.
we just listened to a song from 36 years ago,
Yeah.
and then we did
True. We did
Girls in
Plastic Love. Yeah.
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 So
It's
7 years is
just.
nothing.
Yeah. This is just 7 years. Is just, what is that? That's a nickel and 2 pennies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh
But
man.
it's time.
All right, folks. IU Jam Jam. So we're gonna have the actual lyric translations this time, which is for English, is gonna be on the bottom for us. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into IU Jam Jam.
알만한 사람끼리 이 정도 거짓말에 속아주는 게 아닌가요? 될래 그깟 멍청이 뭐든 해봐요. 우리 생각할 겨를 조차 주지 마요. 설탕이 필요해. 난 몸에 나쁜 게 좀 필요해. 뜨뜻미지근한 건 그만해. 막 솔직하겠다고 그게 뭐라고. I need some sugar, I need something fake. 진심이란 게 뭐야? 난 상관 안 해. 둘 다 알잖아. 이미 곧 끝날 텐데. 식기 전에 날 부디 한껏 녹여줘. 덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또 다시 덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또 다시 덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또
Cover it up, spill it on top. Let's see it.
알만한 사람끼리 이 정도 사랑한다고 해 입에 발린 말을 해 예쁘게
These lyrics is interesting stuff, which we'll go over.
썩지 않게 아주 오래 I need some sugar, I need something fake 전혀 그런 거 몰라 자극적이게 굳이 알려고 하지 말자 의미 그놈의 의미 없어 다 녹여줘 덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또 다시 덮고 그 위에
10 out of 10. Bro.
Oh man, jam sessions.
아주 형체도 알아볼 수 없게 이것 봐 온몸에 묻었어 사랑 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 Baby make me be sweet Baby make me so sweet baby Oh baby make me be sweet Baby make me so sweet
Today's just in a goosebumps day, so.
덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또 다시 덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또 다시 덮고 그 위에 다시 얹고 또 다시
And that is IU's Jam a Jam.
Butter. Let me tell you. When I say,
Yeah.
okay, so how do I say this right?
Mhm.
Not that artists need to do sexy and sensual to show that they've matured in their sound,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something about being able, knowing where she started, right? She
Yeah.
started really young, very sweet, melodic,
Mhm.
very cutesy concepts. To hearing this, I'm like, yes, this is what I mean. And it's not like such an extreme where, okay, so let's say like Christina Aguilera Dirty, right?
Mhm.
Where you go from like something like Genie in a Bottle or
Mhm.
What a Girl Wants, which it still has a very R&B, soulful, sexy tone.
Yeah.
But being in that era and then seeing her go from something like Dirty, it's just like, whoa, this is a big,
That's a big like.
that's a
yeah.
big
Jump.
leap,
Yeah.
right? Even though like the connections are there for what she started out with to where she went, it still was quite jarring, right?
Mm-hmm.
This to me makes the most sense, right? Where it's not, yeah, it just sounds like she just matured in her sound.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like we're trying to be something else,
Yeah.
right? It feels authentic. Tan's song, hold on, let me, gotta go to my phone. Me doing that today. Nope, nope. The library. Tan. Where am I? Is it something new? Yeah. So when Tan came out with something new, that's how I felt. Like I was like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. Yes, this is a woman coming into her own sound,
Mhm.
right? And I even felt that with like the album Why. Like a lot of her earlier after or mid Girls' Generation stuff, I was like, yes, okay, we're okay, I see where we're going. Yes, this is
Yeah.
exactly the vibe. I get Tan. All right. Then that's how I feel with this song in IU. Like this song is a fucking vibe. Oh, I love music like this. I truly, truly love songs like this. And then the lyrical content of it too, where it's just like an individual who just wants something, who wants the instant gratification of something and doesn't want to think about it. You know it's bad for you, but it
Yeah.
doesn't fucking matter how bad it is for you. This is what I want right now. please don't muddy this up with words.
Yeah.
Please don't muddy this up with an afterthought or a think piece. It's what I want. Just give it to me, and we'll, if anything, I guess we will deal with it later.
Yeah.
And I love that. And it's so certain in its sensuality and its sexiness that it doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel foreign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was not expecting this. I truly was not, right? Like I said, I listened to singles. I was listening to, and obviously a little her later stuff before I completely jumped out of K-pop was leaning into this direction. So that's why I'm also not truly surprised that this is where, but I'm just like wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 song. Seriously, like we have been listening to jams today. No pun intended. We have been
listening a lot of jams.
Real good. I don't think that there's been one miss today. Right. Even though I think most of the stuff we listen to anyway, we're always like, 10 out of 10 or whatever. I don't ever think like a lot of our scores hit past like below a 6.
Yeah.
Obviously there's no music video for us to go off of, so it's just gotta be vibes based on the song. I love the lyrics. I love how smart they are. I love the emotion that it's conveying. I completely understand what it's saying. There's no question about what this song is about. Without being too gratuitous in like, okay, so we also just listened to A Fat Juicy Wet, and that's very like
that it's not to that level,
right? And that's fine. There are two different styles of sexy, which I'm all on board for all of it. Like like today's just been a day of extreme vibes, but like I'm thinking of the songs that we listened to today and kind of where everything is falling in place, and I think the only outlier would be Auto. Everything else has kind of been along the same vein. So I'm like, I thought for a minute and I was just like, oh, the next song we're gonna listen to is also kind of like this vibe. So like download that 10 out of 10 downloading this. Thank you for it, bro. This song is so good. I don't opening a concert with this is kind of wild, but
that's why I was so shocked, because I was just like, all right, this is one of those songs that I was not expecting to be the opener, right? Of the open, especially because she has a very long. I guess you say now she has a long career in the industry, right? And it's like, okay, of all the songs, I thought she might do something a little bit newer and whatnot, but this is like one of the opening. I'm like, bro, I was like, oh, okay.
Like, and I know you went to like an arena, so to speak, concert arena kind of. This sounds more like one of those intimate show songs, not really
one that would be
considering also the other songs that I know that she's played. I'm like, wow, this kind of that's interesting for an opener, but
so good shit. With the song itself, right, to go a little bit further into the lyrics, because I remember like there was a lot of contention over, especially because for non-Korean speakers and basically us and English speakers that are trying to learn like the meaning of the song and whatnot, and why the song was jam. Obviously jam, let's talk about that, right? Jam, it's made from, like, even if we think about the fruit and whatnot, and one of the things was like, if you compare, like, I was comparing that to lover in the relationship, which we understand this is about a relationship. However, from what IU also said, it's about like a relationship that it's pretty much at its end, right? But you want to pretend that and exaggerate things so that you'll stay in love for as long as possible, because we all know that fruit at the end of the day spoils. So that's why our love is like a fruit. It spoils. But when we add sugar to it, it improves the longevity, even though sugar is bad for you, with in excessive amounts. So, as you were saying, we're going through all the motions with it, and it's just like, damn, when you add a lot of sugar, it makes jam to a fruit, and it will last longer, but you're adding a lot of fake sweetness to it in order to make sure that the relationship doesn't end too quickly, even though both parties know it's like a lie. That's what a lot of the breakdowns for it was. And I'm just like, damn, son, damn, because there's a lot of relationships that are like that. Like, But when I heard the song on the album, the Palette album, all those years ago, like, I love Palette, great song. Then I heard Jam Jam. I'm like, this is my favorite song on the album. Then I started to listen to, I'm listening to all the other IU songs. And I'm just like, damn, is this really like my top 3 favorite song of IU's? Like, it just, and then and so when a lot of times when I go to concerts, it's like that hope that your artist will sing your favorite song, right? And my most played song, funny enough, is Jam Jam by IU. And so that's why I'm like, it just hovers around like between my favorite 3 songs of hers. But like I was not expecting that. And then to be hit with that, I'm just like, oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah. And then I tweeted about it because it literally was one of my favorite concerts. It's just the vibes. And it was one of those where it's like when IU came to KCON in 2014, I was really shocked. Because I'm just like, I didn't expect her to come to the US for anything, right? And then she never came for a tour. It's 10 whole years. And I felt like, oh, damn, I'm gonna have like the Kara thing where I don't see Kara. And now Kara, they've been popping up now and then with like reunion stops and tours and stuff like that. And I'm like, they're not coming to the US. I'm gonna have to go to the outside of the country. So I figured I was gonna have to do that for IU. So I was so shocked when they said IU's like coming for the US. I'm like, wait, is this actually happening? And so I had to go. And yeah.
I know 100% that feeling. That happened with me, Jessie Ware, me and Sophia Spector. I'm like, I'm never seeing these artists here. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Murder on the Dance Floor blew up, and Jessie Ware's What's Your Pleasure album and That Feels Good blew up over here within Spaces, and it just something's just been in the water for the last 3 years. Girls Aloud was the thing. I was like, oh yeah, they're never fucking coming. That's not fucking happening. And that's okay. I went to England. I went to the O2. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll do it 12 times over. That's fine. I'm surprised Kylie Minogue is like, it's oh man, I think artists are just finally like, look, let's try the States. And I'm just like, yes, please, everyone.
Yes.
Come here, please.
Yeah, because you already know if I see like right now, like because like for instance, Kara is just out of nowhere. I get like a random tweet from Kara's official account, and they got a tour. They're not doing a tour, but they're gonna be performing on their anniversary day in Japan. So I'm just like, look at the bank account. I'm like, can I go for 4 days to Japan? Like, am I really gonna just go for like 1 or 2 to 3 songs? I'm like, you know what? I believe in the universe. They're gonna give us another Kara like stop tour fan meet. I'll hold off. But there's a part of me that's like, but it's only 4 days. I could. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you gotta struggle with yourself, man. But
the magic that's been in the air happens for that, because I want that for you. I want that for you so bad.
Man. Yeah, man. Like, because I'm already planning to go to Japan. But I will say it this year, right? If Kara does announce like another tour or fan meet, and because I did, it's the funny thing about that is that the international tickets didn't come out until I already said that I was not gonna go to Japan anymore. Right. And then they announced the international tickets after I already booked my other trip to Japan. I'm just like, God damn it, I ain't missing out this year. This year, knocking on wood, it's happening. So, and I mean, hey, we're gonna be seeing Kylie Minogue. We're gonna be seeing Otto. Man, there's a lot of people, and I mean the artists that we have on our shirts today. Right now, we just listen to IU. Definitely check out the song that we're about to listen to from Jessie Ware. So we're going with a vibe here.
Yeah,
this is a vibe. It's all the vibes. This is a jam, 10 out of 10 song. Bias plus 100. IU is my favorite solo singer in South Korea. I love her and her acting. I can't wait to check out her K-dramas. So, that's all I'm going to say for now. And we'll be catching you guys for more in the near future. If you guys have recommendations, put them in the comment section down below. But if there are burning recommendations, then you can't wait. Check out our Patreon, where we have tiers where you can request literally songs for anybody. You can request albums as well for us to check out too. And we'll catch you guys next time. Doses.